Storm Team 5 forecast with Chief Meteorologist Harvey Leonard.
Well, if you're watching us from western Massachusetts, boy, you had strong storms come through in the late afternoon with a lot of lightning, some hail in places, tremendous downpours, localized flooding, and yes, even some wind damage. As a matter of fact, we have a lot of places that will show all the wind damage that took place from those storms. But notice where they're clustered: western Mass, portions of southwest and southern New Hampshire, portions of eastern New York State, and northwest Connecticut. Now, those storms have since weakened. What's left are a few showers that are weakening now near the south coast, and also a line of storms that also look like they're weakening as they approach Vermont. So I think things will be relatively quiet the rest of the night. First time we hit 90 in Boston today, 91, but that was 91 very muggy degrees. 77, the dew point is 70. That's the break point of being oppressive. It also means there's a lot of moisture in the air. And with a southerly wind, look at the visibility of Block Island, half-mile, Nantucket, 3/4 of a mile. So south coast and the Cape, you start the day with low clouds and fog tomorrow morning, and then you'll burn some of it off as some partial sunshine. However, I want to show you again that it's going to be hot as well as humid, and here's the point. Any time tomorrow, especially midday, afternoon, evening, there can be thunderstorms. May not be all locations, but anywhere it unloads, it may do that with very heavy rain, lightning, of course, thunder, and you could see the high temperatures in this very, very muggy air mass. The smallest chance of getting much in the way of storms tomorrow would be the Cape and the islands. Now, I also want you to notice, with all the suppressive air and high dew points, look how incredibly comfortable it is around the upper Great Lakes. That will be here for Saturday night, and on into Sunday. But first, we have to get through the battle zone between the two. That's why we have this thunderstorms in the forecast tomorrow, and that's why with this front only very slowly moving through the region on Friday, we could have additional significant rain. The real question is how much of Arthur gets into the mix as far as we are concerned. It will probably add some moisture to the mix, but the track of Arthur is going to mean everything in terms of who gets significant wind. If it takes a track that's pretty close like this particular computer model shows, there could be significant wind, maybe even enough to cause some damage around the Cape and the islands especially. But there's still another possibility that instead of this being drawn to the front tends to kick it more to the east, and if that track verifies, then there wouldn't be much in the way of wind. So it's a very significant wild card of whether or not there's going to be significant wind and in what areas, and we're going to have to wait a little longer to know. If there is significant wind, it would be Friday night. The significant rains would be Friday during the day, especially the afternoon into the night. But first, let's back it up for taking a look at the 4th itself on Friday. Notice it may be showery in the morning, but it gets to be heavier rain during the afternoon into the night, dries out late at night off to the north and west. It may take most of the night, though, to see the rain exit down around the Cape, where you have the best chance of getting the gusty winds. How much rain could fall out of this? Just one computer model showing 2, 3+ inches of rain, so there can be some localized flooding with this system. Once again, to show you the different scenarios, here's the one that's close enough to bring the rain well inland and to bring some strong winds along the coast, particularly the Cape. But the second scenario being farther out, most of the winds stay offshore, and the heaviest rain is closer to eastern Mass and down, of course, southeastern Mass and the Cape. So that's where the wild card is. I would plan on the rain and just be aware of the possibility of the wind. This is the latest from the Hurricane Center, saying that tropical storm force winds could get onto the Cape during Friday night. So we may yet wind up with tropical storm watches or warnings for southeastern Mass of the Cape. That will probably be determined during the day tomorrow, and it would go into effect for late Friday and Friday night. Here's a look at your next 7 days. Check it out for you, and you can see what we're talking about. Once we're through with this, boy, does it clear with dry, refreshing air coming in on Saturday. Very comfortable and delightful. A little warmer, but still low humidity on Sunday, and then back to hot weather on Monday. So yes, we have to get through the rain and possibly some wind for parts of us, but the reward will be beautiful, beautiful weather Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And